Welcome to Norton Connect Academy. In this module, we will be learning about some exciting updates and changes in the new Norton Connect Retail CRM. To get started, one of the key updates is the ability to log in with the SSO, which is linked to your SGID, making it easier and more secure for your access to the system. If you are not connected to the SG network or the VPN on your phone or laptop, you will need to enter your SGID and password to log in. When you log in, the landing page gives you a quick snapshot of key insights through the dashboard. If you have logged in as an ASI, you'll find an overview report of the overall KPIs, the sales performance, market activity, and journey summary. If you are logged in as an MDC, you will be able to see the overview of your journey summary, such as summary of your planned visits, unplanned visits, completed visits, pending visits, and more. This makes it easy to track your progress and stay on top of your key metrics at a glance. An important change we can see is regarding the account profiling. The CRM now supports various account types such as dealer, wholesaler, retailer, sub retailer, and end user. Few points to note: dealer accounts will now be directly integrated through the portal, eliminating the need to create a new account separately. Retailers and wholesalers have GST number, whereas sub retailers don't have a GST number. Instead, their phone numbers serve as a unique identifier. Lastly, fabricators or carpenters are categorized under the end user type. There are two ways to create a new account in the CRM. One is from the dashboard module, and the other is from the accounts module. ASI or MDC can click on the add button in the top right corner and then select the create account option and choose the type of account to be created. If the account is created from the accounts module, navigate to the accounts module and click on the create account button present on the top right corner if using the web platform, or click on the plus symbol if using the mobile platform. Important note: while creating an account of the wholesaler or retailer, be mindful when adding the GST numbers. The CRM will only accept active GST numbers, and if the GST number is cancelled or suspended, the ASI or MDC will not be able to create the account. Moving on to the enhancements in the journey module. Previously, MDCs were responsible for creating their own beat plan, which was then sent for approval. With the latest update, ASIs now take charge of the beat planning for both themselves and the MDC. Once the ASI creates a journey plan for self, it is automatically sent for approval to the branch manager. To create a journey plan for themselves or the MDC, the ASI needs to navigate to the journey module and click on create journey plan in the top right corner. He can also create the journey plan from the dashboard module by clicking on the add button and then clicking on create journey plan. With the new update, ASIs can now plan journeys for 2 weeks or for 4 weeks. This is a significant improvement from the previous 1 week limit, giving more flexibility in planning and execution. Another new feature in the journey module is the option to assign a specific area for the MDC and to customize his beat plan under that assigned area, ensuring better territory management and optimized planning. Once the journey plan is created and assigned, the MDC can access it by navigating to the journey module on his CRM. Under the planned visits tab, the MDC will find all the journey plans mapped to different account types. To view the details, the MDC must click on accept, and once accepted, the full journey plan will be visible. If for any reason the MDC is unable to follow through with the journey plan on a particular day, they now have the option to reject the plan. To do so, the MDC simply needs to click on the reject option and select a valid reason from the available options in the drop down menu. Similarly, for the ASI, Once the journey plan is approved by the manager, they can access it by navigating to the journey module on their CRM. They too will get an option to either accept or reject the plan for that particular day. The ASI now can also create the market activity for himself and his MDC. In order to do this, the ASI can either navigate to the dashboard module, click on the add button, and click on create market activity. Or he can also go to the market activity module and click on the create market activity option on the top right corner. The MDC can view all the market activities assigned to them by accessing the journey module. To execute a market activity, the MDC needs to navigate to the Journey Plan module, click on the Market Activity button, and then select Check-in to begin the activity. You can add the details of the end users by clicking on the Add Attendee button on the top right corner. The status of the activity will be visible under the status column in the Market Activity module. Now, let's look at the latest enhancement in the order creation process within the CRM. If the MDC receives an order from any retailer, wholesaler, or sub retailer separately at any time, they can then navigate to the order module, click on Create Order option, and under the Order Classification section, select Telephonic Order to log the details. And if the MDC receives an order from a dealer for any retailer, wholesaler, or sub retailer, then he must update it as dealer order. If no order is placed while executing the journey, the MDC must update the reason for it. Some possible reasons include the retailer is unavailable, or they have sufficient stock, or the shop is closed, or any other reason. Then the MDC can simply check in and check out, and the system will prompt them to update the reason for no order. Moving on to the last update, the complaint feature. While executing a journey, if the MDC or the ASI receives a complaint from a retailer, wholesaler, or sub retailer, they can now log it directly in the CRM. By clicking on the raise ticket option, they can enter the complaint name, select the complaint category, and choose the issue type to log the complaint. There are two types of complaint categories: a quality issue, which relates to the product itself, or a service issue, which covers delivery. Once submitted, these complaints will be addressed by the admin team, ensuring a structured and efficient resolution process.